Hello, today we're going to be checking out this, the Bisonte. Now this is not really a tank that I adore in the game, and well, to put it bluntly, I don't really like it that much. However, over the last 30 days on the EU server, statistically, this is not a bad vehicle. It's been played 110,000 times and has a positive 1% win rate difference. And to be fair, good players are playing it at above average with 50.5%. And if you sort by DPG, it's actually near the top half as well, with 1,460. The Stone Sentinel is above it, but then again, better players are playing this. And if we go by marks of excellence, it is 3,100 to free mark one of these things, which is again near the top half. Okay, first game, and we're on airfield with the standard loadout. Now we are using no hardening, which is quite rare for me. However, this tank doesn't get super great mobility. The top speed is good at 50, however, you never really get there. And the problem is that the power to weight is not very good. So I want to put a turbo on there to try and boost it up a little bit more. And obviously we are not using the field mod, so we won't have a secondary slot as well. But we're just going to be chilling here, and as you can see, it is beeping at us. You do have a compensation mechanic where the more time or the little time there is between the shell, it will then compensate for the difference. But in my opinion, you just wait until the shell's loaded most of the time. I'm also the only heavy tank, and there's nobody here, which is interesting. Can I cross this? There's the Emil one. We've discovered him. That's lovely. So let's see if I can just try and side scrape here. He does track us. We'll repair in a second though. And he's fired 2. So he's -2 out of his autoloader, or out of his clip. But you can't really push him at the moment, because if we do push him, then everyone else at the back will just be able to shoot us. And this is not looking so good down the south as well. So, I mean, at the moment, my carry is also pushing. If my carry pushes through, then this guy will probably peek, and then, okay, where's he going? Also, the worst feature about an auto-reloader is that I cannot intuition. Okay, I can't do anything against him now. Well, we're going to go into heat because, yep, I'm now just going to waste all my reload time. I don't think we're going to be winning this one. Right, can I play from here? There's only really a Borsig that is a big problem. If I can play on the final reload and then bait this guy into shooting twice, I should be fine. I should win the fight. Let's just see. We ammo rack him. And we're just going to play on this reload. It's fired twice. I don't think I can really bait this. The carry is here though. There we go. And he's now fully out. And hopefully we can now finish this. And I'm just going to use that. Lovely. Okay. At least he's dealt with. I mean, we lost a fair amount of hit points, but not really much I can do about that. Borsig is dead. This is good, actually. So we should now be able to actually play against the S1 in a second. I have heat loaded, which is very good. That means I can actually deal with the S1. Although, I don't know what caliber this is, actually. it might be enough. Just keep pushing. Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about. Please reload in time. Thank you. And we'll go back to AP, and we just keep pushing. I mean, for these type of engagements where you can clip, it's lovely. But then the reload time afterwards is so long. Like, I've now loaded 1 shell. Fantastic. And how much alpha? 360. I mean, it's not awful. But, yeah. You're just going to have to shoot. Misses anyway. And now I'm reloading for another 3 seconds. There we go. Not a great first game, but it's... This is why I don't really like it. The reload time is just annoying. I mean, 2.3, 3 kills, apply. Okay, we're on Live Oaks with the Peasant Loadout. Our favourite. We are going to go hold down over the right-hand side. Now, there's not too many people with us, so we can't be super aggressive in this position. So we're going to be playing back a little bit passive and just seeing what happens over here, because you don't want to be caught out right at the very front and then they just YOLO over. You can sit a little bit further back. The 2 T20s are here, which we'll spot, and then we can decide what we're going to do. Sometimes it's better to do nothing than actually try and do something. Panther going there is good information, though. Let's just try and fire one. Got lucky with the RNG accuracy. I mean, this guy going back and our T20 is pushing up. I'm going to push up with them. Now that we know that these two are wanting to play over this side, we can go up and actually assist them. Because there's nothing worse than you pushing up to this ridgeline and then the whole entire team just sits behind here and not even covers you. I mean, the favourite thing to do with... Where did that even go? With this vehicle is... I'm just going to wait for the reload. Is obviously go hold down, be annoying, because you do have good turret armor. There we go. Playing on the middle shell is not ideal. I mean, I think it was about 7-second reload for the final shell, whereas about 10 seconds for this one. I'm just going to fire... Where is it going? Oh, just fire. There we go. He's tracked now in the open. Someone will finish that. Yeah, definitely the reload time on this and the gun bloom is the main reason I don't like this tank too much. Yes, you can manage the reload time. Yes, you can get the bloom down as much as possible with different equipment choices, but it just never seems like it's truly a lovely gun to use. So we have 2 shells ready. Sorry, what are you doing? Hello? Sir? Where is he? What? I'm going to set him on fire, actually. Hang on. We don't set him on fire. We full clip, though. Hopefully, then the Govika will be able to deal with that. He does not. Not fantastic. Can I finish in 3 seconds? No. Okay, that's not very good. I have to try and deal with these then. I have to try and get these out of the game and just ignore that for the time being because I won't be able to spot him again. Not unless I go all the way back out in the open. I think we go for a middle reload. Actually, you going to finish him? No. Okay. There we go. We got the middle reload ready. It's about 11 seconds for the middle reload. And then maybe about 9 for the last one. Okay. Hello, enemy team! How are we doing? Finish this. Wait for the reloads, which will be done in 2 seconds. If you ever want to shoot a T28 HTC, always on the side bits here. Always on the side bits. Oh yes, it's using the smaller gun. 100mm. Interesting. I will finish this guy off in a second. So you always shoot around here, and then you'll easily deal with them every single time. Very, very weak. Like a really, really weak bit of armor there. Don't mind me. My tank's just beeping at me. Okay, we're all good. And he's now dealt with. This is good. This is very good. We now just wait for the reload. I don't think there's much behind this. It wasn't worth shooting that. Kind of just ruined the DPM for no reason. But we are going to go left over here. Actually, do I? Because the TS-54 is still around there. Okay, we just wait here for a second. And then when this guy pops up, oh shoot. I have the second shell ready now as well. 1, 2. Does the T20 finish? No, and I got 12 seconds. Okay, that's not very good. Right, maybe I'll be able to shoot him. Does he stop? I don't know. We just cross over then. We cross over, go a bit closer. I don't know if the TS-54 is still there or if he's gone all the way through. He's not still there. He had time to either go... Okay, he's in the base. You know what? Don't worry about that. We've discovered where the TS-54 is. Borsig! Hello, friends! Do you reckon I could shoot into the base in time? My team should be able to get a triple cap off in time. Let's just see if I can get close enough to actually shoot the base. I mean, within a minute, I might be able to get back in time to be getting a shot off. No, it's okay. The SU dealt with him anyway. I mean, 5k on the Peasant Loadout. And I didn't say actually within 15 seconds of each other. Okay, 5k, 5 kills, apply. As always, before we go into the trial loadout, time to run through the field mods. Left-hand side for the first one, as we are not running hardening. Then we go for the left-hand side again for the accuracy, and then the right-hand side for the view range. Well, the good side of Sand River. Let us begin. That was fun. Right, steps. Let's see if this is any better. Obviously, we now have the Hard Loadout where we have bond equipment and the best of the best. We still have some AP because the AP is very important. And also, considering that the HE is very good, the problem is that intuition doesn't help you. So you're forever loading a shell. And I'd rather just go 50-50 with AP and heat rather than having a few rounds of the high explosive when it's never really going to get into a situation that I can actually use it properly because it just takes too long. You do have all shells loaded now though. Let's see. Anybody would like to cross the open here? There are a few heavies. There's not loads of heavies though. Amaractin. Okay. We've fired 2. I'm just going to sit here passively. It's not really worth pushing into this. It's better to kind of just sit here on the edge. I mean, that's not very fun. But then again, he's probably thinking the same thing to me as well. What do you reckon? Do you reckon I hit that? Poor guy. Maybe I can do it again. I also have turned on at the moment the... Where is the... Wait. Armor flashlight. It's only on the weak armor, so it only shows green, which I don't know if I prefer yet. I'll probably go back to the normal one. But it's kind of nice that it only shows the green bit. Although sometimes you will pen the yellow/orange one. And that is an impressive peak. Do I try and cross it? Yeah, why not? I might take 1. I take 1, that's fine. I can now try and win this side though, against the IS-6 and the Sommoir. He's just shot. Okay. Finish him off. Lovely. We can serve the middle shell as well, which is important. There we go. Now, how is the map looking? Not so great. I mean, my team is winning over on this side, so that's not awful, but like, I don't know what's going on here. Hello, Type 57. Are you fully hold down? You are. Okay, then we're going to go this way. If I go up, I think this is a better option, because then I can also try and shoot across in a second. We need to just push this, by the way. Like, we can't sit here. Every single tank has been spotted. We know for a fact that there's people to the right, in the middle, yes, but we also know that there's no one at the very, very back of the map. And I will finish this guy off without taking too much damage. The Wind Hunt is there, that's fine. He's repositioned. So the PTK might have also gone back. So the Wind Hunt's probably up here in this bush. What health is he on? I'm not sure. Okay, we're just going to wait for all the shells and we're going to put 1 into this bush. Maybe 2. And then we just back off. No idea if that hit. He's probably over there. If I was going to sit in any of these bushes to shoot this, I'd be in that bush. We'll try again. There's a WZ. I don't really want to keep pushing up too far. Or at least not pushing into here. Because the problem is that it's just so open here. So we're going to push around to the left-hand side. We can go hold down over on the rails. And hopefully we'll also be able to spot the WZ. The ISU is here. Okay, that's not great. We did not hit the Wind Hunt, so we don't have any blind regarding that. We do have some spotting though. That's not too bad. Okay. ISU is not shooting, that's good. We can continue. This will go, that's not a problem. And now we have the lovely, lovely time of aiming for an eternity. I mean, at least we hit. Only 4 shells left, but the game's over. This wasn't bad. This wasn't too bad at all. Do I have a shot on you? I might do in a second. That one went in. 760. So when he repeats, he should be on about 300 health. Or 400. He took a lot more. Well, there you go. Yep, that's the Bisonte. Still don't really like it though. 3.5, 3 kills, nearly 1,000 assistants. Apply. So the Bisonte. Is it a bad vehicle? Definitely not. Do I love it? No. I don't like the bloom, I don't like the gun, I don't like the auto-reloader beeping at me, and just the auto-reloader mechanic in general, because of the intuition, how it works with it, I just never feel like I can truly utilize all the shells. I have to kind of forfeit the good reload time if I then want to go and pick and choose my shells. And considering auto loaders can just fully go into a different clip if they're fully loaded, just doesn't really make sense to me that this is a limit. But yeah, it's not bad. I wouldn't choose to play it, but even though that I wouldn't choose to play it, it's not an awful vehicle. It's just not really for me. See you on the next one.